Hey everyone! Oh, I love doing these videos. I just love making videos. Right, what I thought we'd do is I'm going to do a haul because I went to Selfridges with my friend last Thursday, and I bought quite a few things I thought you might be interested in seeing. I've also got some jewellery, I've got clothes, I've got bags, I've got some really nice things. Then I thought I'd talk to you at the end about, do you remember I did that video a couple of weeks ago about how I was denied cosmetic surgery? I had lots of you asking me questions about that, and I'm actually a bit worried about something, and I want to talk to you about it and get your opinions and advice on it actually, so keep watching for that. Right, let's start off with the haul, and I'm going to start with this. I haven't opened it and I really want to open it, so let's do it now. This is from a brand called LUVBO Jewels Gallery. Here's the packaging, and here we've got some cards. So I think this is like a care card there, and then this is just like a little thank you card for getting into their brand. Okay, so the things that I got, everything is handmade, and there is like a little sticker on here to say handmade with love, and I'm going to unbox and show you things as I talk. So this brand, if you're not familiar, I've known about this brand for a long time, and I have actually got a few things from there. And what I really like about them is that everything is solid 925 silver. And you can, but what they do, solid 925 silver with genuine gemstones to give a diamond-like appearance, but also you can get 18 karat plated onto the solid silver, or you can get 18 karat white gold plated onto the solid silver. And I love that. It really makes, this brand for me is unique, okay? It's unique because of the price point for the quality that you get. So I'm going to give you an example. This ring here, which really reminds me of Hermes, this is made from moissanite. And by the way, their moissanite is D color, and they say it's eye clean clarity. So it shines like a diamond. And moissanite is, to me, moissanite is like way better than like a cubic zirconia. Moissanite is an actual gemstone, and it gives the effect. You find moissanite in some engagement rings where it gives the effect of a diamond without actually being a diamond. It's a lot more affordable, but it's not like a piece of glass, it's an actual gemstone. So here we have the first item here. As I said, this really reminds me of Hermes, and it's moissanite, it's white gold 18 karat plated onto the silver, and it's only £61. This is what I'm talking about. The packaging is premium, the pieces are really cute, but they're not expensive. These earrings, you might have caught sight of these. So these really remind me of Tiffany & Co. Literally Tiffany & Co. These are actually called the Celestial Orbit earrings. Again, they're moissanite. They're 18 karat white gold plated onto silver, and they are literally £123. This is what I'm talking about. Really, really beautiful. They feel heavy. They feel premium. Look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? And then look at the packaging on these two pieces. So these are the final two pieces that I got. Everything is in this sort of royal blue velvet packaging. It's such a nice gift for yourself or for someone else, and it's not expensive. This item I was particularly excited about. They do, you know, and I love an initial necklace, okay, with your initial on it, but look at this. Chunky initial necklace, 18 karat gold plated onto sterling solid silver with moissanite, giving that diamond-like appearance. And this chain is really nice. So it has got three, I think you can see there, 1, 2 in the middle, and 3 larger loops, allowing you to adjust the drop length depending on your neck. Honestly, it just gives the look of fine jewellery. Close up, I'm hoping that I can show you this here, but close up, the quality is absolutely insane. As I say, I already knew this because I've got some stuff from there already, but really, really nice that. I can't wait to wear that. And then the final thing is in here before I show you the other bits from Selfridges. So these remind me of Louis Vuitton. Major Louis Vuitton vibes. Look at those. 18 karat gold plated onto sterling silver again, so it gives the look of diamonds. They look amazing on. I'm gonna, as you can see here, I'm trying everything on and showing you so that you can see how things look, but honestly, just amazing quality. So that's what I got from there. I did contact them and they have given me a 15% off coupon code, which I thought was really generous because their prices are already really good. Like the Louis Vuitton style earrings, which are called the Vintage Lucky Clover, they're only £62. The Hermes ring style, it's not Hermes obviously, but it's kind of got that vibe, is £61. The initial necklace is 102, and those Celestial Orbit earrings that have got like a Tiffany vibe to them, £123. So 15% of all of that I thought was really good. So if you're in the market for affordable fine jewelry that, as I say, is solid silver, it's quality, it's unique, it's beautiful, it's not break the bank, a great gift like Mother's Day coming up, if you're in the States and other parts of the world, or maybe it's your birthday or you just want to treat someone or yourself or whatever to something, I really, really recommend them. They're really good. Okay, let's move on to some other stuff. So from Selfridges, I'm going to start with what's in here. I am obsessed with Gentle Monster. So Gentle Monster, I think from memory, it's an Asian brand, and they specialize in sunglasses. And I discovered this brand when I went to Tokyo in 2024. And I go in there, in their store over there, and it was like over 3 floors. It was huge. And I went in there and I bought so many pairs of sunglasses. And one pair that I got, I've actually put them in this box because I ended up wearing what I bought on the day from Selfridges, but this is the case. And the glasses that I bought in Tokyo are these, and I am obsessed with them. This is them. What do you think? Quirky. I love them. I love pink. I really like those. But when I go into Gentle Monster in Selfridges, right, they had these, and immediately, as soon as I saw them, I was like, I want to try them on, and I think I'm going to get them. And I tried them on, and they are so Y2K. Sorry, the lights are annoying, aren't they? They're shining onto them. But absolutely, I just love them. And like when I've got my hair up like this, I think they look really cool. Really like them. Those lights are so annoying. Isn't it annoying for anyone who does YouTube? The lights we have to use are so annoying because they're really big and bulky as well, and they take up so much space. And then if you ever wear glasses on camera, you get the reflections in them, which is addedly annoying. The other thing I got in Selfridges is in here, and they've given me samples. This is a perfume from Killian. I'm actually going to spray some of this on because I really like this fragrance. It's a fragrance called Love Don't Be Shy. Love by Killian, Don't Be Shy. It's the Eau de Parfum. Perfume. I got the 50ml because I just wanted to try it before I like jumped in there and spent a fortune on the 100. This was like £270 for like a 50ml, which is a lot. So here we've got the box. You wait, it's going to fall out and smash all over the floor. Okay, here we go. That is a lovely box. That is really nice packaging. Let's put some on. This fragrance is marshmallow with orange blossom. It is absolutely just like the best fragrance. And let's... That is so good. But you know, sometimes orange blossom can be a bit sickly, a bit heavy. It's not, it's really delicate, but boy, does this last on your skin. So I got that while I was in there. Then I went into this shop that I've never been into before called Oysho. And my friend, we were walking past it on Oxford Street. She was like, oh my God, I want to go in here. And I'd never been in there before. And I think it's part of like the Zara group or something, because when I got to the checkout, it came up with that Interdix thing, whatever it's called, like the parent company of like Massimo Dutti and Zara, etc. It came up with that. But I got a couple of things. I'm really into massively oversized sweaters at the moment, so I got this which I'll try on and show you. It's really creased, that's annoying. It wasn't expensive. I got extra large because I want it big, and I don't know how much that was, but it wasn't a lot, so I got one of those. Then I also got this, which is a little jacket. This was £70. I got the medium size, and it looks like that. I'm gonna try it on because I'm not doing you justice just like holding this stuff up to camera, am I? I'm not at all. So I got that. Then I got some pajamas and some like underwear and stuff, and I want to show you the pajamas because they're the most beautiful quality. So these, I'll link to these below. They're from a brand called Stripe and Stare, and I got the leopard ones, and they've got like pink trim around the ankle, and they are stretchy, and they are so lightweight, but somehow they're warm, but somehow they're cool. They are, I think they're going to be perfect going into summer. Just as like I wanted something to lounge around the house in, basically. And when I saw the top for it, let me know what you think, but when I saw the top, I thought, I wonder if I could wear that as a top in the day, because you know that whole like pajama thing worn in the day? You know how you can actually buy day suits now that look like pajamas? Let me know what you think. I'm going to style it here. What do you think? Do you think I could get away with wearing this in the day, or does it actually look like a pajama top? Let me know what you think. And then from the same brand, I got just like some underwear. So I got a bra top, just like comfortable bra top, and I really liked the color of it. So it looks like this. And what size did I get? I got a size large, and it doesn't look very large, does it? But that's what we're talking about. So I got that, and then I got the matching underwear to go with it. So you get like a pack of 4, and I like all the different colours. All the different colours of pink. So, can I say, the material on the underwear is as soft as the material on the pyjamas. It is like, I don't even know what this is made out of, but it is like the most premium quality, and that lace is not that horrible scratchy lace that you get. It's so soft, and I got this to sleep in. Wanted something comfortable that I could sleep in, and I really like it. And those straps aren't harsh, like just really nice, like gorgeous quality. If you've ever tried this brand, you'll know all about it. I'm obsessed with this brand. It's a brand that I've got a lot of things from, and I really recommend them. You know Calvin Klein underwear? Brilliant. So soft, but quite expensive. Like one pair of pants is how much money? This brand is as soft as Calvin Klein. So if you know the quality of Calvin Klein and you're like, yeah, I get you, that's really comfortable, then this brand is where it's at, because it's the same quality for less money, and they do fun designs. If you like a fun design, they also do like your regular neutrals and stuff like that, but if you like a fun design, go and check them out. Right, the other thing that I got, do you remember I showed you this jumper, and I wore it in a video a couple of weeks ago, and I had quite a few of you. You're so sweet. You were like, where's that from? It's really cheerful, it's really nice. And it's from this brand called Never Fully Dressed. And the only downside I will say is I feel like the blue has faded. I washed this on a cold wash, because it needed washing, and I feel like that blue is, I could be really wrong, but I just feel like that blue is not as bright as it was when I first got it. But what can you do? Like, I just want to like put that out there so you know. Well, anyway, I go back on the website because I was really enjoying that, and I saw this cardigan, which I got as well. And again, I'm going to try it on for you so that you can see what it looks like. But it's this, and it's lined, this one. So it's a lot thicker. So that other one is not thin. It is a really thick material. It is actually very thick material, but this is like a thick material with a very soft lining inside of it. And the lining goes all the way down the sleeves as well. It's not just in the body. Then it's got these beautiful embroidered designs all over it. Not on the back though, the back is plain. So there's some more there. And I just loved how this looked. So I got that. And then with it, I thought, I've always wanted to try a Never Fully Dressed handbag, just for an evening, you know? and I saw this and I was like, yes, okay. What do you think? So it opens like that. It's got a nice lining on the inside. And then to close it over, you pull these bits in. And it looks like that. Obviously, when there's stuff in it, it's going to be more filled out and it won't have that crease there. But this is all embroidered beads. And the quality, it's really heavy. I will tell you that. It's a heavy bag. How much was this? I feel like this was like £140 or something. It was something like that. It was something like that. But yeah, this is gorgeous. And I thought for summer, on an evening, if I'm just going out with David or my friends and I only want like my lipstick and my keys and my phone and like a card or something, this is going to be perfect. And I thought it actually worked quite well with this, but it also works quite well with this one too. So I really recommend them. So far, I really recommend them for bags. Really, really sweet. Their stuff sells out so quickly though. And they don't seem to always replenish stock. So just bear that one in mind. Okay, so this surgery situation, let me talk to you about it. I did a video a couple of weeks ago and I was talking to you about how I have wanted to have surgery on my upper eyelids for a very long time. But the first time I went to a surgeon was 2021. And I was turned down for surgery because apparently they were saying that my problem, and I do buy this, this is true. They were like, your problem isn't age, it's hereditary. It's a genetic feature. And because of that, and because they were saying such a small amount needs to come off, if anything, they were like, it's not even worth you doing it, and we don't want to do it. And then over the years, I've seen multiple surgeons and only one actually agreed to do the surgery. In reality, the other three all said no. Then I went to see a surgeon, as you will know, I went to see this surgeon in February and he also said no. And he said, I don't think you'll be able to close your eyes after and you won't look like you. It's not like you've got an age problem and I'll be reversing the clock. He said, what you don't like is genetic. Anyway, so that was all that. But then on the 4th of April, I'm due to go back to that surgeon to get Botox. So here's what I'm worried about, essentially. I am due to go to him next week on the 4th of April to get Botox. And something's dawned on me, you guys. The last time I had Botox was last summer, so it's completely worn off now. And actually, I've been getting Botox for so many years. It's taken nearly 1 year for it to wear off. I see that now. Like my eyes actually aren't that bad anymore since the Botox has worn off. I think it was giving me serious brow droop for years. And that's what my problem was. Like I still don't like how my eyes are looking. Like I would like them to be more open, but you know. But I think I've been getting serious brow droop. I haven't even noticed it, and I'm only noticing it now the Botox has worn off. So now I would say the Botox is fully gone. Due to go back on Thursday to get this surgeon to do my Botox, not my usual person. And he has said to me in the last appointment, he said, whoever's doing your Botox is actually doing quite a bad job. He said they're putting too much in and they're putting it in the wrong places. And he said it's causing this side of your face to drop. In fact, he said it's causing your whole brow to drop, but more so on this worse side where I'm prone to it anyway. So he said to me, I can do your Botox and here's where I'd put it and here's why I'd put it, where I'd put it. And he was talking about putting Botox in places. I've personally never had Botox before, like under my eyebrow and all this kind of thing. But you know what I'm worried about? Obviously, I'm getting it redone. And I have come to realise that I think Botox has been giving me puffiness. Definitely around my eyes. I was noticing, I've got photos on my phone of my face like a week, 2 weeks after having Botox, months after having Botox, and my eyes in the morning would be so puffy that I could hardly open them. And I've got a dropped brow. Yeah, I've got no wrinkles because I've had Botox, but I've got a dropped brow and I've got serious facial swelling. And I've noticed since not having Botox, I haven't had that. Like, I don't get the heavy eyes anymore. And I'm worried about getting Botox again in case that returns. I'm worried, is that a reaction? Is it the type of Botox that my dentist administers? Because I don't think he uses Botox, the typical one. I think he uses like a different brand. Could that be the problem? And actually thinking about it, the first time I ever got Botox, I went to a GP. She was terrible. Oh my God. It was all messed up. Like, I looked like I'd had a stroke for 3 months after. She put it in the wrong places. I thought I was allergic to Botox. I didn't realize it was just her technique was off. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking like, what happens if I get Botox again and if that swelling comes back? And why am I getting that swelling? Is that a thing? Have you had it? Do you know what I'm talking about? And that's the bit I'm kind of questioning in my own head, is that going to return? I am going to speak to him about it, but I do still want to go ahead and try with him. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to get him to do my Botox, see whether he is better than where I've been to in the past. I do feel like I'm quite a frowny person, and I am getting 11 line dents there, which I'm not down for. So I do want to get the Botox to like knock those off. But as I say, I am worried about brow droop. I'm worried about facial swelling. And I don't know whether that is to do with the amount of Botox that was being put in my face before was too much, whether it was in the wrong place. Like, I don't know the whole thing. But can you let me know what you think? So I'll keep you posted. As I say, I'm getting it done on the 4th of April. So once I've had it done, and it will be a few days after when I do my next video, we'll all get to see if I've got my facial puffiness back again. But I think that's what was doing it. It's the only thing that's changed in my life. Is not having Botox since last June now. And the reason why I haven't had it in so long, normally I'm quite religious about getting it done every 3 months. The reason why I haven't had it done since then is because I anticipated getting this surgery done at some point, and I knew they wouldn't do it if you've got any Botox in. So I was like, oh, I'll just delay getting the Botox until I've had that surgery, until this point where I know I'm not going to have the surgery anymore. So some of you said, will I look to get the surgery done in the future? I think what I'm going to do is this. If this surgeon can balance my face out with Botox, which he thinks he can, perfect. When I get to a point in my life where the skin on my upper eyelids becomes crepey and aged and overhangs and starts to touch my eyelashes, then I definitely will go back. I'm sorry, I'm going to go back and I'm going to ask for this surgery. I wanted this surgery. I was looking forward to this surgery, but you know, 3 out of 4 people have said no, so I need to take that as a red flag. But that's what I'm going to do. I will do this surgery in the end. And you guys, you were so lovely in the comments under that video. I did not see one horrible comment. You were all being so nice, saying like you don't need it or whatever. But as I showed you in that last video, a picture of me when I've had Botox and how badly it all drops down, I hope that you can see why I was going down this route and why I did want to get it done. But I thank you for your kind comments because they were really, really appreciated. So that's my situation. As I say, I'd love to get your input on this. Why do you think it's happening? I need to talk to ChatGPT, don't I, and get like its opinion on it. But definitely I think something clicked in my head and I was like, I think your facial swelling has all been to do with Botox, definitely around the eyes. Because I haven't had facial swelling around my eyes since I would say August, September. And by that point, on me, the Botox had started to wear off. So that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching. I will link to everything below that I can find, at least. I'll try and link to everything below. And I'll see you in the next video.